Hi guys, it's me, Nana. You have before you a flower arrangement extraordinaire. It is a flower hanging wreath or a wreath flower hanging. You decide. All I know is that it's beautiful and pictures just can't do it any justice. I created this for my granddaughter for her bedroom, which just happens to be a little on the Bohemian side. So to start with, remember those lanterns that we got at Dollar Tree that we love so much? I found a use for them. Some floral wires, some LED lights. Now this is the fun part. And some felt ribbon, which was fun. And then some poly rope, as well as a 14-inch wire wreath from Dollar Tree, of course. As you can see, most of this stuff is from Dollar Tree. My wire cutters and some beautiful wisteria, those I got at Joann's. I got these at Joann's, as well as the pink ones in the background, the cherry blossoms. The purple delphiniums came from Dollar Tree, as well as all the other flowers that I used. And to be honest with you, this is a long one, guys. I shortened it for you because, to be honest with you, I didn't think it was going to take me that long. But as in all things that are worth waiting for and worth working for, this one was. Now you'll see that I have a lot of flowers that I've had left over for the past 3 months. But my first job was to create a hanging mechanism, and I used the gray rope because it was nondescript. I figured that it would be a non-essential, that you wouldn't notice it when it's hanging. So I created I would call it like a triangular hanging mechanism. Basically, both ropes are even in size, one going east-west, one going north-south, and they met at the middle. So whichever way they go, once you hang it with the regular rope, it won't matter. It'll hang even no matter what. Okay. So now we're just going to be breaking down all the beautiful flowers. Now this is a long cherry blossom. Again, I got this at Joann's. It was on super uber sale. I was 60% off. And this whole idea came from a video I saw for approximately 30 seconds on Facebook. This was the part I saw where they attached the flowers, the hanging part of the flowers, with the floral tape. That's about as much instruction as I got, because when I went back to try to find the video, it was gone. So I just used Nana's rogue mentality, knowing what I wanted and going for it. So here you go. All the flowers, I put the pink ones in a north, south, east, west. I put the purple ones in a north, south, east, west, or southwest and southeast, whichever way your perspective is. And then we're going to put flowers all in between. But of course, we had to have something for them to hold on to. So once I got the hanging flowers on, which would be the wisteria and the cherry blossoms, I got the delphiniums. They are going to be what I attach everything to eventually, because the wire themselves are not enough to hold on to. And unfortunately, I only had the 2 delphiniums. So here you see, before we get to that, exactly how they're attached. And we got these greens from Dollar Tree as well. And all they're going to do is add a break in color so that you have a more natural look. So we'll have some leaves, but more importantly, we'll have something to hold on to. Now, at first, I started taping everything with the floral tape, but I found that to be very, very cumbersome. So once I got these growing vines on with the floral tape, after that I went to good old trusted what is that? Hot glue. So here we are with the delphinium. Again, the vines were on the top and bottom where the delphiniums were on the left and right. Again, they were just going to serve as something for the additional flowers to hold on to. Of course, they do bring the color with them and they bring depth with them. But in the end, I needed something to attach the next group of flowers to. And believe me, this is a layered effect, and it was a process of over 3 days. It was not an easy job. This is something that really, if you want to do this, you have to dedicate a little bit of your time to it. Again, once I stopped doing the floral tape, which honestly had to be done this way, this was the only way to attach these flowers to where they would become the base. They would be the front layer, so as all the other flowers to hang on to, for the other flowers to hang on to, in other words, because the wires just aren't enough, and wrapping it in like burlap or something like that would take away from the ability to hang things. And like these dogwood, many of them had to be hung so that you would have that movement. A lot of this is about movement. We're looking to let the flowers move, not to be so stiff. So some of them were just tied on there by their wire so that they didn't look too stiff. Again, here we have, I believe, can't remember what kind of flowers these are, but they're Dollar Tree. They're not, I don't think that you'll find that color in nature, but in the end, I was just looking for color. And again, these are Dollar Tree flowers. These are leftovers that I had from previous projects that I'd done. And this is a way of getting rid of all my extra flowers. And trust me, we're going to be using quite a few. And I have some batteries from Dollar Tree. I have the 10 LED lights. These are the butterflies. I ended up only using 2 of the 10 packs. You could use more, but then it would weigh down your the wreath itself. So once we got all the lights in there, again, 2 of them, I attached them with the floral wire. You want to put them somewhere that they will be easily accessible because, you know, obviously my daughter's going to have to turn them on and off and be able to change the batteries as well. It's pretty easy to get in and out of the mechanism. It's just when I put them on there with the wire, I made sure that she will be able to change it without disassembling the whole thing. But this was pretty much the end of this story, because once I got this base done, we were then just going to spend a couple of days adding the flowers that filled in the gaps. Now, when I say that it's the end of the story, I meant that it's the end of the difficult part. Once we get the lights in there, the rest of it is just adding more depth, more flowers. And basically, there are about 2 or 3 rows of flowers on the wire wreath. And then I have 2 or 3 rows of flowers going down in between the main flowers, which is the cherry blossom and the wisteria. And I put the hanging ribbon between the wisteria and the cherry blossom. And all I did there, the reason I left a lot hanging was to give it a flow, give it movement. And you can see where I'm just adding up to the halfway point of the ribbon. I put the beads there and then I stopped. That way you can have the ribbon flowing and it gives it a more, it gives it movement. It makes it look more natural. And it actually, with all those flowers on there, I can't believe how well it turned out. And there you have it. The lights are on, and I'm sure all that color she's going to just love. And as her eyesight gets better, she'll just wake up to see those lovely, lovely flowers in her room. So I hope you enjoyed it. And again, I hope you had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. We'll be seeing you a lot next week. And until next time, bring that color in your life, okay? See you later. Bye now.